Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Balboa Show, where we are doing a full generational backwards compatibility test on the Xbox Series X right now. So go ahead and subscribe, notifications on. We did the same thing with the PlayStation 5, and we even tested Xbox games on the PlayStation 5, and we had some shocking results with that. So go ahead and check that out, link in the description and in the comment section below. But let's do this right now. Let's start this full backwards compatibility test. And let's start with, of course, just an Xbox Series X optimized title. So let's go ahead and put this in to the Xbox Series X. Should work. I guess this is like just to see how fast it kind of goes. This is straight away into a disc. It's kind of reading it. It's making some noises. Disk drive is just shoo shoo shoo. But with the Xbox Series X, I don't know if that's a setting, but as you can see, it started it. It did start the game, but then due to an update needed, which I'll actually enable, and it's just saying now you need an update for the game. But with the Xbox Series X, it usually basically just automatically starts the game as soon as you put the disc in. You should be able to disable that in the settings if you don't like it, and I don't know if you can enable that on the PlayStation 5, but personally, I don't really like that. I don't really want to have that feature. I mean, it's a great feature, you know, just quickly put it in, and by the time I get onto my bed, it's already there, so yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the next title, we are trying a basic Xbox One title. So, some of these titles have given an Xbox enhancement, Xbox Series X enhancement, but let's go ahead and see if this one has. But playing on the Xbox Series X should improve performance, 60 frames per second, HDR, 4K, whatever it can actually support. Some developers, you know, they put a cap on their game, so even though it probably could go up to 60 frames per second, it probably won't, because there's a cap on the game just to keep it at 60 frames per second. That's what you could see with the game Just Cause 4. But it's great to play on the Xbox or PlayStation 5. But okay, we've started the disc in. Let's go ahead and check how fast. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Straight away, straight into the game with the Xbox Series X. This one didn't need an update, but I do like the quickness and snappiness of the Xbox Series X. I don't know if it supports quick resume, but because this is already downloaded to the PlayStation as well, let's check if it's got an Xbox Series X enhancement. It seems like it doesn't, but I'm sure there was one before, which is kind of strange. I'm pretty sure they did used to say Xbox Series X on that game. Maybe they decided actually it's not as enhanced as we thought it was. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, now let's try some 360 games. Now, not every single 360 game is compatible, so that's where the test lies right now. So let's start with the Amazing Spider-Man. Will this be compatible on the Xbox Series X? Slide it in this now. Gonna listen for the sounds, try to see what happens. Right. It's reading it now, so sorry this game, unfortunately this, I wanted a Spider-Man game on the Xbox Series X, god damn it. Oh well, for a list of original Xbox and 360 games that are playable, you can go to that website right there. It's pretty cool, but I don't know if they're gonna add any more games to the backwards compatibility due to licenses and all that kind of baloney. But unfortunately, you won't be able to play this game and probably a lot of your other favorite Xbox 360 games on the Xbox Series X. But there's a bunch that are compatible, so let's try CD Projekt Red's The Witcher 2. So this game actually comes with a bunch of discs, like 3 discs. So let's put in disc 2. Yeah, let's just see what happens if I put in disc 2. I think, well, let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. Straight in, disc 2, The Witcher 2, automatically starts the game, because this one was actually downloaded to the Series X. Kind of want to leave that element of surprise there for you guys. The cheekiness. But it should be looking crisper. It should be looking more HDR enabled and all that kind of good stuff with The Witcher, so it should play at its best on the Xbox Series X. So I'm a huge Witcher fan, I'm a huge CD Projekt Red fan, Cyberpunk's almost out, so it's a good time to maybe jump in, do some CD Projekt Red games right there. So The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition is compatible with the Xbox Series X. Now let's try Far Cry 2, the disc. Will it be compatible with the Xbox Series X? Let's go ahead and check this out. Ubisoft title, so I'm hoping it is. I'm pretty sure it would be. It'd be shocking if it isn't. What happens? It's reading it. Update for your current console to play this game. Alright, so basically it's telling me to get an update. So it's installing the disc, so that's pretty cool. Far Cry 2 is backwards compatible with the Xbox Series X. Alright, last two games, two sport titles, two old sport titles. Finite Champion is on the Game Pass, so this I'm thinking shouldn't have a problem. And hopefully the WWE games, maybe an old one, would work. I'm not too sure, but let's find out right now. So, let's start with the one I think would work is Fight Night Round 4. As Champions is on Game Pass. So, let's go! Let's see what happens. It's reading the disc. It's reading it, hopefully. It isn't playable! What? Fight Night Round 4, god dang, is not playable. I think they should make that playable, man. Why can't she, bro? Fight Night Champions is playable. Just enable this. Is it because of the music and stuff? Jeez Louise, just change it. Jeez. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Fight Night Round 4 is not backwards compatible, but hopefully, I'm really hoping that SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 is compatible. Let's go, baby. Come on. This would be holy grail if it is. I freaking love the WWE older games. Let's go, please. No, god dang it. Unfortunately, they're not. I did test the other WWE games like 2K14 and 13 and 2011. They weren't compatible, but I just said maybe 2010, but it isn't. So it seems like there are a bunch of good games that are not compatible on the Xbox Series X, but you know what? I'm glad they've got a lot of good games that are compatible as well. So I hope that a lot of these games are nearly maybe. I think the dream is to have every title compatible on the Xbox Series X, but now let's try an original Xbox game. Maybe this is my only original Xbox game, and it is The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. So let's go ahead and try this out for size, shall we? And straight away, there you go. Will it enable HDR on the TV? Yes, it does. It does enable HDR straight away. It's got that crisper feeling. I don't know if it's 60 frames. I don't know if this game is locked or anything like that, but it's looking crisp. It looks good. It looks like the best it could ever be. Xbox Series X, I'm happy about that. And you can enjoy your Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. But that is going to be it for the test, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. Let me know if there's any shocking games that are not compatible with the Xbox Series X. I think the most shocking for me was Fight Night, as Fight Night Champions was compatible. I really would have loved to play any Spider-Man game. I don't know if any of them are compatible with the Xbox Series X, but I'm going to go ahead and basically go onto the website they told me to and just look at the list, and hopefully maybe one Spider-Man game is compatible. But that was your compatibility test for the Xbox Series X, and I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I obviously own a lot of games that are not compatible with them, but there are a bunch of great ones out there, and there's lots on Game Pass, and I'm just glad you can play a bunch of old games on there as well. So, and another thing is, they're upscaled, they've got HDR, they play smoother, they play faster, they're just a lot more, you know, enhanced for the Xbox Series X. So guys, thank you so much for it. Peace out, God bless. I hope you did enjoy this video. Go ahead and leave a like, comment and subscribe, and share this video with the enemies of your life. and your friends, of course, as well. So guys, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.